What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Daya. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This video might be a little quick one because I am going to talk to you guys about my scalp maintenance and what my nighttime routine looks like, especially when having a protective style. Now, this is not just for, you know, like my knotless braids type of girl. Again, I like to emphasize that this routine can work for faux locks. It can probably even work for dreads. It can work for box braids, Fulani braids, any type of protective hairstyle that you have at the moment. Specifically, we are going to be talking about how I maintain my braids and what products I use, what my night routine looks like. Now, I had these braids for approximately a month. It's probably been a month and a couple of days. I did get my braids June 5th, I believe, before I went to Florida in June. We are officially in July, and today is actually July 8th. So honestly, it actually has been a full month and probably like 2 days. And my braids are a little frizzy, but they're not too frizzy, and I am experiencing some really extreme growth. I don't know if that's English, but I've experienced an increase in growth these past couple of days, and I'm so excited to see how long my hair has grown after I take these braids out. But for right now, we're just going to be talking about the maintenance. So these braids have approximately been in for a month and 2 days, and honestly, I don't really know what type of look I like the most. I don't know if I like the fresh look or if I like the little bit of frizzy type of look when I'm able to like lay my edges and just have that more natural look, which is honestly the reason why I always stand by knotless braids, because it looks more natural than box braids, and I feel like it matches who I am, and I just feel like it's perfect for the summertime. First and foremost, I don't like to kick up my scalp with a lot of products. My products are very simple, and I feel like they work the best, and they do give me the moisturizing and fresh and type of feeling that I need, especially when having a protective hairstyle. I love to aid to my hair in a protective hairstyle because we don't really want to forget about it, and I always will emphasize that people may sometimes forget that just because your hair is in braids doesn't mean that you don't need to take care of it, because you do. If you are aiming for growth with protective hairstyles, then I definitely do recommend incorporating some sort of oil, some water, maybe a mist, or anything of your choice. And if you are just the type to have a protective hairstyle and not really want too much frizz, then I do also recommend a mousse. This is what my nighttime routine honestly consists of. It is not nighttime yet, but I feel like this is the best time for me to film it for you guys, because this is what I do almost every other day throughout the week, maybe 2 times or 3 times a week. Again, you don't really want to be oiling your scalp every day because you don't want too much oil buildup. First things first, let's take down this hair. My hair is actually in a bun, and I feel like since it's so hot, it feels so good to have my hair up, because having your hair on your back, baby, with this hot heat in New York, it is not it, girl. It's not it. So first things first, what I like to do, of course, is I like to split my hair in 2. I feel like working in sections is probably the best thing to do. Even with your natural hair, with a protective style, just working in sections is the best. So I like to put one side of my hair up that I probably won't be working on right now. Doesn't have to be tight, it can be tight, whatever to your preference, but I'm not gonna make it tight. It's simply gonna be a loose ponytail. So now we're gonna work on the left side, which is probably your right. And first things first that I like to go in is, of course, water. Water is such a hydrating factor. It gives your hair that moisture and that TLC that it needs. And I'm the type of girl where I'm going to spritz the water on my scalp, and I am going to spritz it on my strands. Well, not my strands, but my braid strands. You guys know what I mean. Because my hair is also braided into this extension, and every piece of my hair deserves some love. Every piece of my hair deserves that moisture, deserves that water. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. I have my bottle from Sally's. I actually just recently got a new bottle. Now, I'm not drenching my scalp, all right? I'm not drenching my scalp. I'm just slightly misting it to give it, you know, a little bit of hydration. So let's do that really quickly. Oh, my scalp feels, and it feels so good on your edges. Oh, just get that in there. Don't forget the back. Ooh. It just feels so good. Now it's time to work on the strands. So I just take the whole thing and I just spritz my hair, especially towards the top, because that's where my hair is. Not really down here. So I'll just get like all of this and spritz it with some water. Like I said, you're not damping your hair. You're just lightly misting it. Ooh. What I like to do is I like to press that water into my hair. Make sure that my hair is really getting that moisture. Make sure that the water is not just sitting on top of the braids, which may be something that can happen. So that's why it's very important to press that water into your scalp just like this. into your braids. Make sure that gets that love. And now we're gonna do this side. Ooh, spray that scalp, baby. Ooh, feels so good, feels so good. Another thing that I do want to mention is that for some of my natural girls, you guys might wash your hair maybe every week. So I feel like using water will probably be the most moisture you will get. Since you can't fully wash your strands and wash every piece of your hair, I think water will definitely be your best friend, especially when having protective styles. It's definitely my best friend. Water, I love water. I drink it, I bathe in it. I won't say I eat it, but I put it in my hair. Let's get the strands. Oh, just like that. Let's get the back. Squeeze that water in our scalp. Make sure every piece is getting something. Let that water soak in the back of your hair. Next thing that I absolutely love to use is the Floor & Curl Soothe Me Coconut Mint Scalp Mist. It's so refreshing, it's so light, and it smells so good. So what I like to do with this again is, of course, split my hair in two, but I think this time I might work in sections. Then separate this and put it over here. I know I might look a little crazy. I might work in smaller sections, so I think I might pull this down, put this over here, and get a scrunchie and put it over the ponytail. Y'all probably like, this girl is crazy. I'm gonna get the mist spray and I'm going to spray directly on my scalp. And you don't need a few pumps. You don't need too much, especially since you spray your hair with water already. Take out a mist spray and we're gonna mist the scalp. Yeah, just like that. We're gonna mist it and we're gonna press it in. Especially the edges. Edges are so important. I haven't done my edges with edge control yet in this protective style, but I think I might. I might not. I just feel like edges really cake up the hair more than it needs to, so I'm really trying to stray away from edge control. So I'm really trying to grow my edges fully back to how it was before. And I love this spray because it just melts right into my scalp. And I think I might just spray some on my strands as well. Not too much though. Squeeze that in. Look at how simple and easy that is, guys. And we're gonna move to the next side. This thing is so refreshing. How shiny it makes my hair look. Y'all, look at that hair growth, baby. That is some serious hair growth. Look at that, y'all. This is no joke. Like, the hair growth is insane for a month. Do y'all see that hair growth? Now that we spritz our hair, we're gonna work into again to oil our scalp. And my favorite oil that I absolutely swear by and that I love is the Watch Me Grow Beauty Nest hair oil. Honestly and truly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if I'm not using this oil, then I am going in with the Mielle strengthening hair oil. I absolutely adore this oil and it is almost done. I love it. I've actually been using it this whole time during this protective hairstyle, but because I haven't really given this a try yet during my protective style this year, I am gonna give it a try right now. So we're gonna start down the middle. And I just simply like to massage the oil into my scalp. I want that product. I want that oil to penetrate my scalp and promote that hair growth that I'm looking for when I take out my braids. Put a little bit of oil on my scalp. Put a little bit of oil on my edges, actually. I'm really trying not to do my edges because I want my edges to grow back thicker and healthier. y'all might not believe this, but my hair feels so tingly and so fresh. Like, this combo is amazing. And last but not least, before I go to sleep, I'm not too sure if everybody wraps their hair like this with the braids, but I'm about to put you guys onto the T. All right, this is how you wrap your braids to reduce any frizz, any flyaways, or anything like that. You part your hair down the middle, you take one side, and then you take the other side with your other hand. Then you tie your hair up like this. Take a scrunchie, put it in a ponytail. Sometimes I'll tie mine tight, sometimes I'll tie my ponytail loose, depending on how I'm feeling. You twist this to the back and you tuck it in your braids. So your hair is gonna look like this, right? Then you get your scarf. So I have my scarf right here. You're gonna place your scarf just like this, downwards. You're gonna place it to the back. You're gonna pull this little piece here down, right? Ooh, I have a braid sticking out, but that's okay. Then you're gonna tie it just like this to the back, just like this. You're gonna pull this piece like this, and you're gonna cover it. And this is how you wrap your hair for the nighttime, y'all. This feels so much better than having your hair down and having neck pain the next morning because your hair is weighing down your neck when you sleep on your right side, when you sleep on your left side, even when you sleep on your back, it can be uncomfortable to sleep with braids. So I highly recommend wrapping your hair like this. It is so much easier, it's so comfortable, and plus you don't only have to wrap your hair with a satin scarf, you can actually put a bonnet over it. You could put your bonnet over it for extra security, just to make sure that the scarf doesn't fall off, or you know, the little knot in the back doesn't untie. Lately I just been tying my hair with the scarf. When I first got my braids, I did use the scarf and the bonnet, and it did provide extra security, and I woke up just like this, I went to sleep just like this, and I was fine. So I highly recommend wrapping your hair like this. I hope you guys really love this video. This is how I maintain my braids for scalp refreshness and my nighttime routine plus included. If you guys aren't already, make sure you do follow my Instagram page, my hair page at HairStay. It is always on the screen, and the link is always in that description box. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.